Hi, I'm Brad Miller.
And I'm Alex Henning.
And in this video, we're going to show you how to install FRC SIM, the FRC robotic simulator, so you can run it on your own computer. Okay, so we're ready to install Ubuntu and the simulator, so let's just get going here. The first thing I want to just mention is that the requirements to install the simulator are a Linux system, and in particular you need Linux Ubuntu 14.04, which is the long-term supported release of Ubuntu. And we've been testing with the 64-bit version and suggest that you do the same thing. You also want to make sure that you have like a reasonably fast computer and a good internet connection for the install. Once it's installed, the internet connection isn't important anymore, but you're going to have to download a bunch of pieces to get this installed, and having a fast internet connection will make that a lot easier. And the last thing is that the partition in which you have Ubuntu installed, whether it be a full disk or just a portion of a disk with a dual boot system, probably wants to be about 30 gigabytes. Now the instructions for doing the installation are along with the instructions for everything else for C++ and Java FRC components, and that's on the website screenstepslive.com. And as you can see here, we're on the website that has the installation instructions for installing Ubuntu. So if you follow this, it will tell you how to get that and maybe set up a dual boot system if that's something that you want. And then from there, you can install the simulator. And Alex is going to go ahead and show you how to do that and walk you through those steps.
Alright, so installing the simulator is pretty easy. The instructions are on Screen Steps Live if we go too fast. So the first thing you need to do is you need to open a terminal. So we're just going to start by opening a terminal. And once this opens up, we're going to run the installer. So we just copy and paste just a little bit of code right here. So we copy it, and then we paste it, and then we hit enter, and we enter our password. And now that the password's been entered, it starts the installation process. So it's going to set up the computer to download all of the simulation software so that it will just work. And this is everything, right? So this includes the simulation software? Yeah, this includes not only the simulation software, but all the normal FRC tools. So it comes with Eclipse, the Eclipse plugins for FRC, and all of this stuff, that, with the exception of the driver station and the NI utilities. Okay, and then this process will take a while, but it should just run completely unattended, go by itself. And so you can come back a little while later and see if there's any error messages or anything else that you need to deal with. But otherwise, in a few minutes, we should have all that stuff installed on the system, and then we can show you how to use it. Now that it's finished downloading, we're done, and it should say installation finished, hit enter to exit. And if there were any errors that occurred, it would print out a message, hopefully with some indication saying like you're not connected to the internet or whatever is wrong. And just for reference, this took a little bit less than 5 minutes to do here at WPI, although we're on a very fast network. So your time will really depend on, since this is primarily downloading stuff, will depend on how good your network connection is. So now that we're done, we can enter, and it will go away. And now we can open up Eclipse. So here we go. So it's going to install the local copy of the Java libraries and the C++ libraries. And by the way, these are things you'll only have to do one time for the first time that you install Gazebo. And in fact, we're doing it on a fresh install of Linux. This is what Eclipse looks like. And if we get past the welcome screen. So this is what a fresh install of Eclipse looks like. Okay, so now you've seen how to install FRC SIM on your own computer. What are we going to do next?
In the next video, we're going to show you how to use one of the provided example models and simulate GearsBot with example code.